gate like this arisen.
I've a modest talent for spotting material that can be used to enhance.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
This ox cart's bound for the check. We'll need to see some coin of 4 on level 1. This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Ah, tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Leave off.
What's the rate of this?
You're a big piece of work, you are.
Heavens, no!
Hang in there. You're not done yet.
Think I can manage?
Leave off before you earn my spite.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourselves with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look, sir.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
It would seem we need to scrounge up information. It's tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it.
There's no great shock to me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
At once, Master. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'm done for! Oh no! What am I to do? You've made yourself an enemy.
What's your business with me, Cos?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without wishing he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that. Please, sir, don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. I fear I've much to attend to.
You will suffer for this. I'm well enough.
I'm quite sure ox carts don't run such a phantom then.
This are generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them.
By your leave, Arisen.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Should we report back now?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were. Look there, behold, there is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Pray. Speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to not lose sight of our guide.
I suppose 'tis so.
How are we to get through this door?
too fast for you.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, as for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
Quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'll be seeing stars were I a scholarly sort.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
bird's nest.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Take that!
My head hurts just thinking about it. What should I do? What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true, I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know. Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone. And would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? True. I'll be waiting.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, I can't find a... They're hard to find, aren't they?
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
'Tis as you say.
What's good for a laugh, yeah? What is it?
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how safe. Aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. Even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Is that you say?
I've got something for you.
The most terrifying foe in Dragon's Dogma II isn't a Cyclops. It isn't a Minotaur. It isn't even a dragon. It's your inventory capacity. You find out pretty immediately that space in your inventory is at a premium. But thankfully, there are ways to help deal with that. Here's the best ways to increase and manage your inventory space in Dragon's Dogma II.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
First, a quick note. Physical traits are affected by size, with run speed, resistance to stagger, and other things changing based on and or weight. We don't have all the answers yet, but to keep it simple, big people can carry more, and small people recover stamina faster. The way to increase your space is by finding and using gold beetles, which are found all over the world, and are easier to spot at night since they glow. An easy to find one near the beginning of the game is right here off the main road to Vernworth. Once again, make sure you use these, not just collect them, as they don't increase your space until they're consumed, and will, in fact, take up space. Kind of the opposite of what you want. There are also rings, like the Ring of Accrual, that you can find throughout the world that increase the amount of stuff you can carry. So make sure to regularly check the ring tab of your equipment menu in case you can pop one on to lighten the load. One of these can be bought early on in Vernworth at Bjorn's Armory. There are also 2 rings you can get as rewards for Seeker tokens, the Ring of Triumph and the Ring of Profusion, which can substantially increase the amount you can carry. Managing your inventory is easier when in a town, but if you're out in the field, you can do a few things to lighten up as well. The first being that you should offload stuff to your pawns. Heavy items like weapons, armor, and especially camping kits will weigh you down quickly, so make one of your pawns carry them instead. If you're offloading to pawns pulled from the rift and not your main pawn, once you dismiss them, anything they gathered or that you gave them will automatically go to your storage space that you can access from inns. You should also combine items whenever you can. Combining 2 things will often result in something that ultimately weighs less than those 2 items. So if you're going to use those base materials to make heat, offload all the fruits and status room, drop off any excess food at the end. Feeling lighter already? We certainly hope so. For more on Dragon's Dogma 2, make sure to check out our growing guide on IGN.com, and while you're here, check out our video on the things to do first. For everything else dragons and or dogmas, you're already in the right place. IGN.
Dragon's Dogma II is coming up quick, and there is plenty you gotta know, and we got it right here. Hi, folks, it's Fountain, and today on Game Soup, 10 things you need to know about Dragon's Dogma 2. Let's get right into it. Starting off at number 10, the world of Dragon's Dogma. It's like this. Dragon's Dogma is an action RPG. It's primarily about hunting down gigantic enemies, which makes it sound like a medieval fantasy monster hunter, but there's a lot of weird stuff about it that makes it different. I'm going to get into a bunch of little details about this game that are very unique among action RPGs, but a good place to start is the world, because it's about as far from your standard open world game as it gets. For one thing, it's roughly 4 times the size of the map from the original game, according to the game's director, Hideaki Itsuno. As a quick aside, just the fact that Itsuno is back is kind of incredible. Like, he directed the original game back in 2012 and is the heart of the Devil May Cry series. The only one he didn't direct was 1 and the reboot, so our man knows action games. And the way that it is designed to be explored is unique. You got fast travel with ox carts, but they're limited. They don't take you everywhere. So you're going to be spending most of the time on foot. Itsuno seems to have like a special interest in making traveling fun. In an interview with IGN, he said, "Travel is boring? That's not true. It's only an issue because your game is boring." He gives examples of how Dragon's Dogma keeps the world fresh by giving unique enemy encounters that appear through different means. And he makes a lot of locations draw the player's eye and makes them real interesting to explore. As an example of a unique enemy encounter, one thing that can happen.
Perfect spot.
Protect me from this evil.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
I have no issue falling. I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of golems in that other world. I hope I shan't see another for some time.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Shall we get
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to get. Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our effort.
I've trained for this.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him before and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper... I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world.
Sir, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicine. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tellers, miasmites can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world at night.
I think I get the idea.
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's going to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you can help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might be the better choice.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round.
I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now, we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
No quarrel here.
Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Tis as you say.
Some other time, maybe. Some other time. Huh? Wait. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
You shan't hear me Night time already. I thought it was rather dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Ah, that's better. I thought my spine might crumple from the weight.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose.
I grant you roaring flame. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
What's up, guys? It's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com. I'm going to quick profile in, do somewhere in the village or the city, rest. If you've got your own house, use that, otherwise you choose an inn. Rest until night time. And then pretty much they're really common enemies at night. You can just see here, I'm not far outside the city at all. And you will find these hovering white goody ghosty things. When you kill them, they will drop the mass space. 100% drops. All you've got to do is kill 3, bring the 3 back, and you're good to go. Because that's a quick, nice and easy. Go in and get back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like, subscribe, we do appreciate it. And I'll see you next one.
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye? Right.
What? Huh.
Sometimes
Yes, sir.
Take care now. Hello and welcome back to another Dragon's Dogma 2 those that doesn't really tell you where to go to people, and this will start the quest. Elena asked you to find 3 miasmite to make some medicine. If you've not done any exploration at night yet, then miasmite is a unique material that is dropped by phantom enemies that appear only at night. Head just outside the gate.